Rolling past the start line, engine screaming roar. Northwest Truck Series is kicking down the door. Arca rigs are flying, dusting up the pines. Sasquatch in the stands, sipping moonshine. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. 3 wide in the corner, engines revving high. A southern tradition, beat the Northwest sky. Checkered flags are waving, hearts beat like a drum. Sasquatch roars for every single roar. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Guitars are slinging, tracks taking a groove. Northwest boys got nothing to prove. Grabbing gears and rubbing doors. Northwest Racers always bringing more. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious soul. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Watch Northwest Racing with Charles, Wesley, and Jeremy on LSRTV. And maybe Bigfoot too.
Elevate your next event with our next level screens. Bring them closer to the action. Stunning LED displays for sporting events, concerts and festivals, corporate conferences, trade shows, or seminars. Captivate your audience. We deliver, set up, and let your crowd see every moment. Provide real-time content updates. Advertise to large audiences. And with our content services on site, reach maximum exposure. This is Done Right TV, LED screen rentals and sales. Call or visit us online. Bookings are going fast.
What really sets On-Demand Shirts apart from everybody else is our people. Our people really care about every job that comes through here and they treat it as their own. That paired with state-of-the-art equipment that we use on everything that we touch, that's really what ends up providing the top-notch quality that you guys come to expect. Because we've printed stuff from anywhere from a small boutique shop all the way to Fortune 500 companies, we have experience that goes all across every industry you can think of. From a very small job to 200,000 plus shirt job, we can handle it. Your brand is more than just a logo, it's an identity. At On-Demand Shirts, we create professional apparel that makes a statement. From uniforms to corporate gifts, your brand is in good hands. Contact us today so we can help elevate your company.
For Forget the crowded parks and backyard sparklers. The real show is at your local track. Dirt flying, engines roaring, and fireworks blasting overhead. Thursday night, we're kicking things off at Rocket Raceway Park. The action continues on Friday with Lafayette County, Sabine, Hunt County, and Boyd. And on Saturday, buckle up for even more at Grayson, Boot Hill, Southern Oklahoma, Super B, and 105 Speedway. It's full throttle racing, fireworks that'll shake the sky, and memories that'll stick long after the smoke clears. Get out to your local track or join the fun from anywhere on Race On.
Round 2. The Race On All-Star Challenge heads to Super B Speedway on June 19th through 20th. 10,000 to win. The championship hunt is on.
Trying to find speed? The team at Dirt Tire Warehouse and Pocono Race Tire Service show exactly that. Don't believe us? Check out the race winner stickers on the Fast Guys cars. We groove, sight, match, size, and mount your dirt racing tires so you're race ready every time. Dirt Tire Warehouse and Pocono Race Tire Service. Take a bite out of the track and competition.
You don't just watch this kind of racing, you feel it. You feel it in your chest when the green flag drops, in the dirt hanging in the air. And when you can't be there in person, when the night's long and the engines fire somewhere miles away, that's where we come in. From the front stretch to your front porch, from the stands to your living room, the best racing you'll ever see lives right here. This ain't just a stream, it's the edge of your seat.
I mean, my big boy size here. Oh, this thing right here is pretty sporty. I'm gonna try it out. Man, this thing's love right here, boy. We'll be here for a minute.
Welcome to Racing 101. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to drive a super late model.
Appreciate you coming by, Bags.
Well, I enjoyed it.
All right, have a good day.
Same-day shipping.
You got to go.
Will you get this? Help me get this thing to the house.
Same-day shipping.
Ultra Shield seats. So comfy, you don't want to get out of them. Available at Day Motorsports.
I think I'm gonna put this thing in the living room.
Hello, everyone, on the YouTube feed for another LSRTV rendition of the Northwest Racing Truck Series. As we are live from Pocono Raceway this week for the Here's Your Sign 150, and just stare at it. The more you look at it, the more Easter eggs you find. Yes, it's a beauty. Don't you agree, Wesley?
I have no comment.
Just keep reading it, man. There's so many good things that we bring to Pocono. You know, they got Wawa up in the upper left because they originate from, Pennsylvania. Then
Wawa's from Pennsylvania. That's true. Very true. It's fun and educational looking at this picture.
Yeah.
Grip equals talent times courage equals divided by ego. Okay. Long Pond Lawn Care. Sasquatch Engineering. Yingling Leg Lager. I need some right now.
I should grab a side of myself.
Unexpected Tunnel Turn Recovery Services. Wall Proximity or Driver Confidence. All right. Quiet, please. He's recovering from Pocono Sasquatch Campground. Solving for X, finding the wall.
Well, I break for math jokes.
3 rights don't make a triangle. Oh well. Is this what you said you had for me, Charles? Jesus Christ, man. My God, what are they going to think of next? Oh boy, oh boy.
But 3 lefts make a triangle.
By the way, gotta thank Skynet for creating that picture, because obviously, that's how it all got done, the AI world. So we're slowly but surely, Jeremy, gonna become extinct, buddy. We're done. They're not even gonna need us to announce anymore. They're gonna have AI calling races. Here they come to the green flag. Oh, well. They'll never replace Wesley. Voice
Listen,
lost or not. What's up,
yes.
brother?
I enjoy listening to those AI voiceovers with like Dale Jr. all of them with full cursing and calling people dipshits on the YouTube. It's so fun.
It is hilarious as shit, ain't it? There's some stuff that's
It's
pretty
so
funny, but there's
it's
other
so
stuff like
hilarious.
it just, so.
But they're not replacing us, right?
I
You
mean,
just can't.
how can you replace the Wesley Outland and the Jeremy Stanley, right? I even said the.
Well, for me, it's easy. For you, it's a little more challenging.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I've done it for 30 years. I mean, I guess I could ride off into the sunset and disappear, right?
I suppose. Ah, yes,
Yeah.
Alan Wesley, the alter ego himself.
Jeremy, how about them Hurricanes, buddy? That's why my voice is a little bit hoarse. I still got my voice. Plus, I had to call baseball on the radio tonight. Then I had to do an iRacing broadcast before this one. So, yeah, man, this is my last broadcast until Wednesday afternoon, so I'm going to take advantage of it.
You need it, man. That voice is beating up.
Telling
Cheering
you.
on
Well,
them Hurricanes,
yeah,
dude.
baby, go Canes. You see my video on my Facebook?
I need to go watch it. I have not checked it out yet. But yeah, I actually picked them most of the series, and they did not fail us. They did it. They got their championship first time in over 2 decades, and here we go.
That's right.
It's good
So
stuff.
anyhow,
man.
I'm
Great
happy
series.
to be here. I've had a great time. I've really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed. Being able to follow the ride. Right, a big hockey fan. I love all sports, Jeremy, and I tell people this all the time. Right, man. I'm blessed to have a career to call sports for a living. In all genres, right? Since from racing to football to basketball, baseball, softball, hockey. I love hockey, right? I mean, so to follow the whole story of the Canes all the way through the season, all the way into the playoffs. Man, I'm not one of these people that just jump on the bandwagon because it's the Stanley Cup playoffs and it's my town and my team. I love sports. I love all sports. So I find myself. I tell people this all the time, man. If I'm not watching like some kind of murder mystery or binge watching Yellowstone or something on TV, I'm watching sports, whether it's racing, basketball, football, baseball, and hockey, obviously. So, I mean, like tonight, I'll probably finish this race, buddy, and I'll go back and I'll lay down and eat dinner, and I'll watch the Atlanta Braves play their game tonight. Watch the replay on the MLB app. So, I mean, I'll catch up on Monday Night Raw. After I'll watch Raw without the commercials, which I hate, by the way. Netflix, I'm mad at y'all because y'all used to skip all that stuff, Jeremy. Now you got to watch all them nonsense commercials. I hate commercials. Did I tell you how much I hate commercials, Jeremy?
Imagine paying for a subscription and still watching commercials.
It's stupid, right? I mean, come on.
I guess they gotta make their money somehow, but yeah, it's whatever. I suppose.
Comedy and says I was so excited last night. I was, man. I was so excited, man. It was special, and and the thing is, it's a moment that and I put that post out there earlier on Facebook, Jeremy. What were you doing? I did it yesterday. What were you doing 20 years ago when they won their first Stanley Cup? I remember it like it was yesterday, right? Well, we don't have the technology and the cameras and all the stuff that we have now. I mean, but everybody's, you remember it. Like, you remember special things, good or bad, in history of sports life in general. And so I was like, man, I'm going to capture this moment. I'm going to remember it. I'm going to put the damn game on last minute. I'm going to record it. I'm going to give my emotions, give my thoughts. And hey, I didn't cry, but was I emotional? Yeah, dude, I was happy. Would I be going to the thing in Raleigh on Saturday? I would if I could, but I got to work. But you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll be watching it or trying to keep up with it. And obviously, big kudos to them. So, do what? Ain't nobody doing all that nonsense. That was the stupid stuff up in New York with the Knicks. Hurricane fans don't act that way, Charles. So, just saying. They don't act that way. You're exactly right. It's also on ice. You're exactly right. So, The field is gritting. We're about ready to go. We're about ready to go racing here. Have you done anything new? Graphics for lineup, scoring ticker, finishing order? Like, it seems like lately you've had a lot of anger in your life on social media, so I really don't want to tick you off.
Good old Texan boy over there getting pissed off on the social media.
I told somebody the other day, Jeremy, I said, damn, I don't know who Charles is ticked off at, but they're about to get, strangled. That's it. All right, let's go racing. We ain't got a lineup. Kevin Smith, Dennis Moore in the front row for Pocono. Josh and Childress, Tyler King, row number 2. Casey Garber, Sean Breitzman, row 3. It is Brian Barnes. Bryce Dickman, who, by the way, won last week, row number 4. Travis Barnes, Ryan Bay, Jeremy, your top 10 here at Pocono.
Yeah, and you got, I'm going to go down to the rest of them, get your voice a little break.
Thank you,
You're welcome. Row 6, you got Ray Partridge and Trevor Fetchner. Row 7, you'll find Christopher White, Brett Johnson. Row 8, you'll find Seth Cooper and John Ottenbacher. Row 9, you'll find Stephen Paulison and Calman Yorgi. And you got top 20 finished off with Jeff Stabnow and Frank Harris. Then you got row 11 with Tom Wygant and Kyle Matthews. And then you got row 12, Dana Rogers, Chris Kynes. Then you got Ryan McLeod, Nate Garsky as they start to roll through. Jason Leake, Troy Daggett. Then you got Devin Matthews, Travis Barnes, and Ray Fournier. Going to complete the 31 truck lineup for this little shootout here, the playoff, the chase format here in the trucks for the fun season. We only have a handful of races left, Wesley. We got Dover next week, then we're off.
Yeah.
The week after, then we have 3 races. So this is 5 left.
Yeah,
for the
I need to
summertime?
cash in. I need to cash in to get paid. No, I haven't. I haven't even turned in an invoice yet.
I turn mine in monthly, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
God Almighty. I guess I just turn it all in when it's all over. Hope it checks in the mail. No, I'm just messing, man. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome, man. I'd much love to. Jeff Stabnow and Sean Breitzman, John Ottenbacher, all these guys. Listen, I've been with them going on 7 years now. So if they didn't take care of me, if they weren't good people, I wouldn't be here. Just being honest. So,
yeah, 1,000%.
And they're so Charles' voice for 7 years.
They're so willing to listen and deal with our shenanigans, and they're letting me, the Southeastern boy, partake in the Northwest Road Series on Tuesdays, which is tomorrow. Right? Yeah, I'm racing tomorrow. Oh, already wrecking.
Hell, we ain't even started the race yet, and they're crashing.
Are we kidding me right now? We're gonna go green flag, and then we'll take a look at the replay after. But are you kidding me?
Something happened with Frank Harris and Jeff Stabnow before the green flag is out though. Pocono, ladies and gentlemen, this race will be 150 miles, 60 laps. There will be a stage at the first 50 miles completed at lap 20, and then they got another 100 miles. We're underway, so they're going to work it into the first turn. Kevin Smith will get the jump. Let's go to a replay now and try to find what happened here between Stabnow and Harris, Jeremy. Wow.
Tire warm-up is more important than ever on this iRacing simulation.
So that's Stabnow and Harris on the top.
I'm assuming.
What in the world, did he come down on him?
We'll find out. This is a PG program. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, my goodness, they're going.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
Was it Ned Cut?
No, that's explosion. Oh, well,
something exploded.
There's definitely some. It almost looks like a graphical issue that was going on Frank Harris, the way he just yeeted left, full turn. I think that was something that was graphical related on his computer, but we'll have to find out. Maybe get a word later from somebody. But green flag, lap 2 underway. That is just terrible to see that.
Yeah, that's not fun. That's not cool. That's not cool.
That is a mechanical failure in the virtual world. That's exactly what that is.
Wow.
Yeah, Wesley, do you want to repeat that? What,
Well, I'm understanding Charles Wooten has given some words of wisdom to Jeff Stabdow. He told him that he said, and I quote, "You're getting better and better. You're either going to win or you're going to crash on the first lap." By God Almighty, he didn't even complete a first lap. Has anybody, Charles Wooten, has anybody ever told you you're bad luck? Like, seriously?
You know, I think. Hold on, I think Charles Wooten should interview Jeff Stabner on here shortly.
Oh, he's going to do it. First caution we get, by God Almighty, he's going to do it. He is. I'm going to make it.
I think Charles should handle that full interview.
You poke the bear. Well, what is it they always say? You F with the bull, you get the horns. Yeah, you're going to get the horns all right. He's from Montana anyway. He's going to go Yellowstone style on your ass. He's going to.
That's just absurd.
Oh, boy. Oh,
lap 3 completed. Here we're on lap number 4. No other contact that I've seen so far other than that shenanigans there from... Oh, hold on, we got some reports of something deep in the field. This 96 Devin Matthews has had just terrible luck this past few weeks. Like the road course stuff. Oh, yeah, the road course stuff he's been not having fun with. He jumped the curb hard there, though.
No caution. He says, I'm all right. I'm all right.
And he just bounced hard on the curb. The truck got upset. And that's also you're doing a great job blocking you down. Pocono very forgiving on the front stretch.
He said, dude, I survived. I'm good. This is, by the way, round 11. We're at the tricky triangle at Pocono. What do you think of the race yesterday? What do you think of the race yesterday, man? Do you think it's a conspiracy that we're seeing what's his face continue to win all these races, Denny Hamlin?
Well, his driver, Tyler Reddick, still has more wins than Denny Hamlin. So between those two alone, they have 9 wins. That's insane. Yeah. But no, this is just Denny Hamlin.
Good or what?
What's your question?
I said, do you think he's just good, or do you think that
no, he's great.
To pay off money from the lawsuit?
No. That's I don't wear the tin hat. That's not a thing.
That's crazy, ain't it? Ain't that some crazy stuff people think?
It is
because
it's coincidence, yes. But I think, based on what Denny Hamlin did at the very tail end of last year, where he said he went full study mode during the playoffs and specifically Homestead. Remember how he dominated Homestead?
Yes.
He did so much homework in these Gen 7 cars. He translated it to this year. It's paying off. So whatever. Oh, hold on. Josh
look out, 3 wide.
They're going on the high side of Devin Matthews.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Squeak out through there. But Denny's just, he did that homework from Phoenix, and ever since then he's just been doing so much better. So I think that's just all homework.
Yeah, all these people out there that are the conspiracy theorists that want to say like it's all rigged and NASCAR owes bunches of money to Jordan and 2311, and I just laugh at it. I really do. I'll be honest with you. I really think, and Jeremy, we're just going into the summer now.
Oh, Ottenbacher.
Look at Ottenbacher, really loose there on the bottom of the racetrack. Big save there in front of the Seth Cooper truck as well, and there goes the other entry. This is all of the behind the top 10, but I'll be honest with you though, Jeremy, I really believe, dude, that I think Denny Hamlin is going to get the championship in the chase. I really do, man. I really think so. All the stars are aligning for him to do that.
Yeah, I made a comment yesterday that those bets I won where I won $50, I was going to put all my money on SVG this weekend.
Yeah.
That'll turn around and give me 90 if that happens. And then I might take a half of that and put it on Denny Hamlin for the championship. Because I believe with you. I'm 100% all in the A11. when it comes to Hamlin winning the championship this year.
Hey, by the way, special race for NASCAR this weekend as well, man. Father's Day, Naval Base Coronado, San Diego, but the Naval Base, they're going to be there this weekend, and that's going to be a pretty cool event as well. And they're going to have trucks, Xfinity, or O'Reilly, and Cup Series, and Cup Series. All there.
Have you seen the videos of the online laps on the track?
Oh yes, yes sir. Yeah.
What a crazy venue.
Yeah,
3+
cool
miles of shits. It's awesome. It's a shame that we have to go back to the Chicago street course.
We got a caution. Like we wanted a caution. This is our chance now to bring in Jeff Stabnow, and Charles can talk to him. So,
Jason Link hits the wall here. Yeah, we're gonna watch this first, and then we'll get Charles on the mic with Jeff Stabnow. Absolutely.
We are. We're gonna bring him in here. They are
you
gonna
turn
hear
your mic on.
Don't be a doobie.
Is this another one of those random failures on the back straight?
His mic's gonna have a random failure. One. It's
oh, can we back that up with a different camera angle?
Is that the Bimart truck? Look at that.
Yeah,
wow,
that's Jason Leake. I think, was that Devin Matthews again? Yeah, it was Devin Matthews. All right. So why did we go? I am so confused. The truck's injured. He's still making trucks go 3 wide. And then he just turns down on some guy who gave him 5 truck lengths of space on the inside.
Yeah, he sure did.
I have no words for Devin Matthews right now. His truck's obviously hurting slow. Go to the bottom, let him pass. Nope, we're just gonna tag the 40 and then destroy the 50. That is wild to me.
So we're going to bring in Mr. Jeff Stabnow, and Charles is going to talk to him about what happened. Let's bring in Jeff.
Mike better be open.
It's going to be an awesome interview.
First time he's done this on.
Let's go to the Genius Bar. Hey, Jeff, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you. Get ready to pit.
So I'll let you pit here real quick because I know you got some damage.
I'll be in the pits for a while.
Yeah, we need to blame this on Charles Wooten, don't we? Because I'm understanding he messaged you directly and said that you're getting better week after week. You're either going to win or you're going to crash to the first lap. Is Charles bad luck? Have you finally come to that realization, Jeff?
You know, when he was gone for a week, it still happens. I don't think we can blame Charles.
Oh, man. What's your take of what happened out there? How badly damaged is the 24?
It's pretty bad.
What'd that look like on your end, man?
Yeah, what did it look like? The Harris just losing and crashed into you because you're in your own little world and you got plowed into on the bottom? What's your take of that?
Yeah, he just lost, I guess, hardware malfunction or something and just put me in the wall. So, yeah, we got 12 minutes of damage here, so it's pretty bad.
All right.
Stage lap 20.
20 and 60. 20 to lap 60.
Yeah, 20 and enter it.
See, he
and I don't think
Charles.
I don't think Frank did anything on purpose, by the way. I think he had a hardware malfunction. He just shot over too hard. Frank's not like that. So
his truck started blinking it out a lot, and his wheel yanked 100% turned left. So I thought it was a graphical issue at first myself.
So how badly damaged is the truck, Jeff? Can you get back in the race? Are you trying to fall a lap down? What's going to happen?
I got 10 minutes. Even a lap wouldn't do it. I'd have to probably fall 10 laps down under. I got 12 minutes. I mean, I'd probably have to fall 10 laps down to finish it all. So I'll nurse it here a little bit, see if we can't get competitive. If I start falling laps down, I'll probably call tonight.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, there you go. Charles, you got anything you want to say to Jeff? He says you're not bad luck. It ain't my fault.
I don't believe you're in charge of the internet, so I can't blame you.
Jeff, always a privilege talking to you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
There you go. Jeff Stabnow. Got to bring him back into his box. Team LSRTV. Can we please change our booth back to broadcast booth? Where the hell did Genius Bar come from? Like, what is the? I mean,
it's the Apple way, you go to the Genius Bar and you figure out anything Apple. And
Jesus
so,
Christ!
since
I don't
you
have an
are-
Apple. I don't have an Apple.
You're gonna get one next year at the latest. And
What do you mean?
You're
They're
gonna join the
kill
family.
Android or something? They're gonna kill Android?
No, you're
make
just gonna switch over, and then life will be better.
There you go. What's no bueno, Charles? Uh-oh.
We did this on Thursday. We don't need to do this again.
Gonna get knocked offline and come back online and knocked offline. You're gonna see all the fancy bells and whistles and graphics and we are offline. The broadcast is offline. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I was just spinning and spinning and spinning.
I don't see it. I think we're good.
Yeah,
so I apologize to you all if you guys got any issues over there, but I think my YouTube
Yeah,
is
it's spinning.
just
It's
fine.
spinning. It's spinning again. The live. When you go back to live, it says it's spinning.
I am live.
Oh man, son of a biscuit.
I love it.
Everybody, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. Had radio problems at the baseball game.
Oh, there it goes. There's my spinning.
Oh boy,
I got the spinning now.
you got the spinning. Oh my
You
goodness. Let's
spin
go back
me
to
right.
They can still hear us on the radio, by the way. If you go to wearecrn.com, you can hear on the radio 87.9 FM. We're 3 wide as we'll stick it back into turn number 1 and 2. Let's go back to racing. Got something
Man,
going
look
on.
at this restart.
Oh, boy.
3-4 wide contact. The 69 Wyjet going from first to back outside the top 5 just like that. As Derek Soffel on YouTube says, let's go Todd Wyjet. Well, you just saw your man slip back to hopefully get back up to the top
He said,
3,
I gotta
top
go,
4.
Tom. We got cows.
We got cows. He's running the 4th lane up there in the tunnel turn. That's impressive stuff. He's able to stick it 2-3 wide. A lot of space being given here. Tyler King up the middle, which, by the way, Tyler King, that 21 truck, talk about a 122-point lead with 5 races left. This man, that 21, it's all but got this championship.
Down into the corner, the short chute, the tunnel turn. Oh, Pocono.
Oh, truck hard the wall, shuffling around.
I don't know if he got the wall, but he got guarded off of another truck, and he had the bonds right to the bottom.
Josh Childers, I think, was the one who, slammed the wall, shot down. That could have been way worse. I think we're okay now. See, that might have been the 39. See if we can find any side damage to his truck. I thought it was a black truck anyways. And this angle should tell us. Oh, big block there from Dennis Moore. That was a risky move. Here comes Childers to the middle. He's going to cross over the fake up the middle. Going to go right to the bottom. Can't get it done. Almost makes contact to the 37 McLeod. Oh, is Childers going to tag him? He does. He's going to turn Dennis Moore, but he saves it. Great save. Dennis is going to push Childers to the outside wall. Still, everybody. Left, right, 3 wide, 4 wide, tunnel turn. This is not going to end up well. Push Paulson up, and it kind of gave him nowhere to go. Yeah, that was... Man, what a violent crash, dude. I'm so glad they're on the virtual world, because that would have hurt.
That would have been a big hurt. That would have been a big hurt. Some drivers are pitting, some are not. We're going to pit. We're going to take a break. Hopefully we can work these technical issues out. Stay with us under our second caution. 5 remaining, by the way, in stage 1. We go all the way to lap number 20. And then we race it out for stage 2 for the final 100 miles. We're back in a moment.
Round 2. The Race On All-Star Challenge heads to Super B Speedway on June 19th through 20th. 10,000 to win. The championship hunt is on.
Forget the crowded parks and backyard sparklers. The real show is at your local track. Dirt flying, engines roaring, and fireworks blasting overhead. Thursday night, we're kicking things off at Rocket Raceway Park. The action continues on Friday with Lafayette County, Sabine, Hot County, and Boyd. And on Saturday, buckle up for even more at Grayson, Boot Hill, Southern Oklahoma, Super B, and 105 Speedway. It's full throttle racing, fireworks that'll shake the sky, and memories that'll stick long after the smoke clears. Get out to your local track or join the fun from anywhere on Race On.
I mean, my big boy size here. Oh, this thing right here is pretty sporty. I'm gonna try it out. Man, this thing's love right here, boy. We'll be here for a minute.
Welcome to Racing 101. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to drive a super late model.
Appreciate you coming by, Bags.
Well, I enjoyed it.
All right, have a good day.
Same-day shipping.
You got to go.
Will you get this? Help me get this thing to the house.
Same-day shipping.
Ultra Shield seats. So comfy, you don't want to get out of them. Available at Day Motorsports.
I think I'm gonna put this thing in the living room.
Welcome back, everybody. Pocono, one to go indication. After our second caution, what a hard crash we had for Dennis Moore. Matter of fact, we should be looking at the green flag. Let's check in, Jeremy, real fast with our buddy from Win Racing, Dennis Moore. We got time before they come back to green and get his thoughts of what happened out there. Man, do I not see Dennis Moore? Does Win Racing not come in the channel anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him in. Back in the Genius Bar we go. Dennis Sports, the broadcast booth, buddy. Man, what a crash. You okay?
You moved him to the driver's seat, brother. I'll bring him in. I got you. I got you. He's coming in now.
Ticking me off. Just call it the damn broadcast booth. Let's go back and join Dennis Moore. Dennis, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't find out a Genius Bar from a Tiki Bar. Man, are you okay? That was a crazy crash there. How badly damaged is the truck?
Yeah, we're done for the night. Just got tight through the tunnel turn there. Somebody on the outside of me, and yeah, motor's gone. So we'll sit back and watch Kevin and see how he does.
I mean, if you had to go back and do it again, would you not have tried to go 3 wide, or was it just something bound to happen? I guess.
3 wide had nothing to do with this incident. It was just 2 wide through the tunnel turn, which sometimes works if the guy on the outside is there.
Gotcha. Jeremy, you got anything for him? I guess he's out, so we could chat with him a little bit more as we come back to green.
Yeah, man, just overall, how's the racing out here? The trucks seem like they're, it's like pack racing almost. There's so much drag in these things, and it's keeping them all together. How's the racing out there from your perspective?
Yeah, it's super tight through the corners, like every other race this year.
Big track. Hold that thought, Dennis. We got a big crash. Brett Johnson, Harris, other trucks scatter all down the long front straightaway here at Pocono, and another massive pile up here. And this might end stage number 1 as well. Oh boy.
Yeah, this might just do it for stage 1 here. It's gonna take a lot of cleanup here on the front straightaway. We're gonna see where it happens, somewhere mid-pack, I think. Maybe inside the top 10.
Somebody getting fired. Johnson had trouble going. And then
oh, it's a 34?
Yeah. Oh man, is that
Kyle Matthews?
Yes, it is.
Just didn't shift. Let's see if we can get his onboard.
One of the team LSRTV trucks. I just don't think he went. I don't think he got going.
One of the
Dennis, are we seeing a new, or is there an update on these trucks? Why do you feel like we're seeing so many crashes here at Pocono? This is normally a track that doesn't provide this type of crashing, if you will. I know you were trying to answer that, and then we had the wreck happen.
Yeah, I think the draft on these big long straightaways definitely keeps everybody closer together. Some people just drive over their heads, can't handle the truck. pushing up into the others, but yeah, just frustrating. This whole last week was a disaster. I wasn't even going to race tonight. Probably going to be done after this.
Boy, oh boy. Well, Dennis, thank you for your time, man. Hopefully we'll see what you can do in ARCA on Thursday. Hope it'll be a better outcome.
Yeah, I'll be skipping that, boys. Have a good one.
Okay. We'll see you next
sir.
week then, I hope. There you go. So we'll put him back in with Win Racing. And there's the thoughts of Dennis Moore. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Obviously not too happy with the recent events and the luck and whatnot. But, yeah, this track, or sorry, not track, these trucks are just, they're so draggy now. And the suction rate, slipstream, whatever you want to call it, it's just, it is so more. And then when you have, how they get so tight, it's amazing how they can run in a pack and still feel really tight at the same time. You would think they'd be able to separate from one another, but somehow they're able to keep together even with the massive difference in how these trucks handle with clean air or not. And it's just, over here on iRacing, it's just providing great TV until they rack it up, and we're seeing a little bit of this here in this past few weeks.
All right, caution out here. We'll have to reset this thing again. As by the way, we are at the end of stage number 1. I just want to emphasize on that as we had our third caution with a big crash. We are at the end of stage number 1, so stage 1 is completed. And we will now move into stage number 2 because they're coming to the line this time by, guys. It will be lap number 20. So stage 1 will be complete this time by. Basically, the drivers that are in the top 10 on track as it is, because caution laps are counting, will be scored as the stage winner. So, Jeremy, it looks like Ryan Bay will be the stage winner in the 29, and we'll go ahead and bring in Ryan Bay. Let's bring him in, and let's see if anybody does decide to dart onto the pit lane. I doubt they will. They'll probably be looking for the one-to-go indication this time by. And let's bring in our stage 1 winner as he crosses the line right about now. Ryan Bay, thanks for joining us, and I know you're getting ready to go to the final 100 miles. What you take of the first 50?
I'm hoping we get some more green flag runs here, because the longer we run, the better my truck seems to handle, and it's a little loose in traffic, which is interesting, but yeah, hopefully we can keep it clean here, get a good run, and we can keep it up front.
And you got the best spot in the house right now. Clean air on the nose of your truck there. How hard is it to break away from these guys? Because I know the aero wash from behind you is hard to handle, but then all of a sudden you can't shake them because of the draft and how these straightaway are so long. So what are you going to do to try to maximize the gap if you can between you and the competition?
Yeah, it'll be interesting here. This will be my first time up front. I'm going to try to maximize my exits as much as I can to try to fight against the draft. Got some buddies behind me that can hopefully help me with that, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do some learning here.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for your time, Ryan. I know you've had a couple of runner-ups. I think you're trying to break through and get a truck win here tonight.
Hopefully. Thank you, guys.
There you go. There's Ryan Bay, everybody. Runner-up last year, by the way, in the ARCA championship standings as well. What team are you with again, Ray?
Kind of by myself. I've been hanging with the Beaver State guys the past couple weeks. So
okay.
Back in there.
Put you back in your box. I'll take you out of the Genius Bar. There you go. There's Ryan Bay. It's it.
The best bar to be in, man. My kind of bar.
I'm a genius without a bar, okay? Let's go back to racing with Bay and Priceman. Oh, my goodness. This guy. Sometimes you just want to catch a flight to Texas. Strangle him and get on a red eye and come back to North Carolina. Keep messing with me, Charles. I'm going to tell him to throw rocks at your window. Let's go back to green. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, wow, really? He just blames Emmett for everything, doesn't he, Jeremy? Like, he just, everything's Emmett's fault. He does work in Amazon now. He does. He did tell me. Amazon Prime or whatever that was called. Yeah. 3 wide. You know, you think they'd have known better, Jeremy, not to do this again, but by God, they're going right back at it again with Barnes and Cooper. And, oh, man.
Yeah. Internet is good. The YouTube stream to my end looks like it's nice and crispy once more with no hiccups. So
Nice
appreciate
and
you guys for
sitting shit like a chicken. What's wrong with chicken?
I want me some fried chicken right now. Thanks for making me making me hungry, y'all. Appreciate you.
I love fried chicken.
to,
I love fried
yeah.
chicken. Okay, don't you ever say that I hate chicken. I love chicken. I love Whataburger too, but I love fried chicken. Okay, I could eat chicken every damn day of the week. I could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack.
Popcorn. I'm gonna sound like a Day Motorsports commercial. I like popcorn chicken. I like fried chicken. I like grilled chicken.
That's right. Fried chicken, grilled chicken, stuffed chicken, chicken salad, shrimp and chicken and potatoes. I think that's about it. It was a remember that movie?
We got some barbecue chicken, marinated.
Yeah. Lemon pepper chicken, ranch chicken, chicken bacon ranch. You know.
No, grilled chicken, man.
I mean, I burn it off,
It's
dude.
low.
You see, I'm in shape. Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Grilled chicken. No. Hold on. Grilled chicken is low in calories, high in protein. You're gonna be looking just fine. You stick to the grill. Can you?
Man, I don't do that. Shut up, Charles. I don't do stuff like that in my life. Come on, man. I at least hit half the bucket. Is it? I'm sorry. It's at least 3. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, no.
No.
Crash.
Christopher Kynes just destroyed the water barrels.
Oh, boy. And Kevin Smith's involved in it. Chris Kynes, Ray Partridge, Kevin Smith, Dennis Moore, your partner's out of it now. Oh, man, watch this one more time, guys. Watch this, Chris Kynes. He got turned. He got a hard shot in the wall, just like what happened to Dennis Moore, happened to the 57. And that guy's Reese's just got sent everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to go 3 wide. He washed up the track.
Wow.
And then he got loose. Oh, no. Oh.
Paulison got collected, too. We saw two big hits so far by Dennis Moore and Chris Kynes. Watch this again. In the Napa 57. Oh, boy.
Yeah, this hurt really bad. He just got loose, man. And then him and Kevin Smith both got double loose at the same time, Blue Angel style. So he's going to find the water barrels here. Look at that little quick correction. Oh, he got tagged right there, but bam. He looked like he got loose, but he got tagged hard.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go for him right there in that 57 and that Napa Gold Filters entry. Oh, my God, he's stuck on the wall. Partridge, he is just spinning tires.
Wow.
Trying to get off the wall, buddy.
That's crazy. Find out here. I've seen some crazy stuff, man, but mid-race you don't usually catch this kind of glitch that happens. Okay, here's the wreck. He's already slowed up on the front straightaway on the outside. How does he get to the wall? So he's not done wrecking here. He's gonna keep going here. Rolls off, doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, look at this, man. Wow. He did finally get off the wall, finally, you know.
He backed it out, right?
Was that him in the? Yeah, there it is. Did he hit the wall again and get stuck? Is that what we're thinking, Jimmy?
No, here we go. He doesn't have a rear end. He's going to get loose.
Yeah, look at this right here. Oh, look at this. Oh, hell, here he goes.
He's going to get loose off the...
Whoa.
No?
What the hell? I thought he got stuck on the wall. I thought he got stuck on the wall. He didn't get stuck on the wall.
No, he did. We didn't. We weren't going crazy. We all saw it. Here we go. Here it is.
Tumbling down with the wall.
He's getting loose. He's getting loose.
Here he comes. There you go, Jeremy. Here he comes.
Wait for turn 3 here. He has no rear end, so he has no downforce.
Turned on the pit road and he crashed and spun out. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's got to be. It's one of these corners. Here we go.
Here we come.
There we go.
All right, buddy. There you go. Ass in first, in the wall.
Imagine.
Now wait a second. How do you get stuck in the wall by hitting the wall like that, Jeremy? I don't understand that. I don't get it.
Sometimes you just don't have to get it. You just have to accept the reality that he got stuck in the wall, and then we move on.
We got to pause. We're back in a moment, everybody.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. You're listening to Clayton Clover
I did it again!
on CRN, the Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification.
I'm sorry, guys. I did it again.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Thank you for joining us. We are the voice of the Clayton Clovers, but that game was earlier tonight. I got to take it out of my broadcast rotation, Jeremy. I'm sorry. I did it again. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, you could have just let it roll through, and I think most would have just been fine with it.
I did. I mean, I let it roll through. I'm not going to stop it, but I was trying to do the first one.
Mid-through, just.
Yeah, I just said, damn it, I forgot to cut. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Oh, boy. Let's get ready for a restart, shall we? Ryan Bay and Tyler King up on the front row now, as we'll get ready to go back for a restart. I believe my friend Jackie is watching from her parents' house. Hello, Jackie. And Chad Swain as well. Hi, buddy. Hi, Chad Swain. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I'm talking about that. I promise you, Jeremy, I will say his name on the broadcast. He will literally go up to the TV and start barking, and he'll start turning his head. Like, is he talking about me? Do you have an animal that does that? Does your animals do that, Jeremy?
I used to have one that, you'd say its name and turn its head if you make like a certain like pitch of sound. But I got one for you. My wife knows of a family that she's watched this dog where the dog watches baseball.
Oh, my son, my furry son, Chance Wayne, watches sports. He will.
He will get upset if the baseball's not on TV, and he watches it for an hour straight, staring at it. Every night. Every night there's a ball game. It's kind of impressive, really. Here we go. We're going back to green flag, though. Pace truck dropping down here. 5th time the green flag will be flying in the air. Green flag. Let's see how long we can get this run going. Ryan Bay wants it. He's got the clean air. I don't blame him. Great launch over the 21 and 18. Bryce Dickman's going to try to recover 3rd place. It's going to be tough here from the inside. He has 98 of Seth Cooper looking to try to take the podium spot. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it this time. He's going to be able to hold 3rd. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Ray Partridge again.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think he's okay, though.
Oh, we do keep it going. Wasn't he the one that got stuck on the wall, Charles?
Yep.
Yeah, Jeremy, he was. He was the one that got stuck on the wall. By the way, we're closing in on halfway, by the way, this time by. 75 miles down, 75 miles to go when they come to the line in a couple of more laps. Next time by, this is lap 29. Next time by will be lap 30. and we'll be halfway. So they're working lap 30, but there's 29 completed. Well, how do you say that? How do I say this, Jeremy? Because the scoring ticker says that we're on lap 30, but they're actually on lap 29 on our time and score.
Yeah, so it's like you start the race on lap 1. So when you get to lap 31, that's basically the start of the back half. Say we have 31 laps to go, 30 to go at the line, which will be this time around will be your halfway marker of this event.
Right,
I know it gets confusing because if you, because sometimes if you watch like racing overseas, they'll make it 59 of 60 as the last lap, so it gets confusing sometimes. But in this case, it's America. You race lap 60 complete.
If you're listening out there, iRacing will make lap 59 be the white flag, but it will show it's lap 60 of 60. Basically, they got to make that last lap.
Yeah, absolutely.
They show it as you're working lap 60. I wonder how many damn other broadcasters have been confused because of that over the years. 30 down, 30 to go, by the way. We are halfway. Jeremy, what you think of the first? Jeremy, what you think of the first 75 miles of this race?
More chaos, man. This spring series has been was very active, very fun to start, and then the drivers just started racing each other a little bit harder, and the cautions have picked up and more, and we're seeing more aggression out of these guys, and we're having more of the same that we've had the past couple of weeks. I feel like even the last month, really. But it looks like right now they're starting to finally calm it down right at the midway point of this event. So we'll see how the back half goes, but so far it's just been very chaotic, I would say.
And right now, Ryan Bay is leading. He's trying to finally pick up a win in the spring division. As Ryan Bay obviously working his way around the track. We have yet to find Ryan Bay win on the series. There's been a couple of drivers that have been repeat winners, like, Toby Ritter's won Daytona, but then I guess he went MIA. Tyler King's got a couple of wins. Devin West has a couple of wins. Tyler King, again, multiple winners. Travis Barnes, by the way, won at New Hampshire last Monday night. Going to Talladega. No, I'm sorry. We go to Dover. Go to Dover next week, Jerry. How about that, man? We go from the Magic Mile to the Tricky Triangle to the Munster Mile.
Yeah, if it's anything like the first half of this race, Dover, the repair bills on these teams' trucks are going to be skyrocketing. But it should be a fun event regardless. It's always a good time to go to Dover. I don't think I've ever seen a completely boring Dover race, no matter what car you throw at it. So I think we're going to be in treat again next week for a fun truck and ARCA event.
Oh, and by the way, we will be back to action after being off on 4th of July. We'll take off June 29th. Before 4th of July, actually, we'll take off. And then we'll come back after the 4th on July 6th. Talladega, Iowa, Homestead, final 3 races. So there's your upcoming schedule after Pocono tonight. We go to Dover, we're off. And then the final 3. Talladega, Iowa, Homestead, your final 4 races, if you count this one. So under 30 to go, 26 to go at the line. Finally, Jeremy, things calm down a little bit. We got a pretty good green flag run. I don't want to jinx anything right now, but they are kind of playing nice going back to 1.
Yeah, nice little single file train of trucks going on here. Some very casual passing going on around multiple points of the track at any given moment here. And Yeah, it's a completely different storm compared to what it was in the first half. And we should see one green flag pit stop, and that should settle the race if we go green the rest of the way. I don't see any loose trucks out here, at least not many. So that tells me the tires are kind of settled in. The fixed setup goes a little bit on the tighter side. Less free on the long run, which is a good thing. These guys need it. And it's a good little battle right here between a couple orange trucks and a red truck. Is Travis Barnes, the back half of the 3. You got McLeod right here in front, the 37. And then your favorite car, that 04 Garski. That paint scheme, I know you love it.
Reese's Pieces.
I love me some Reese's.
Man, I've been finding myself lately watching the folks that built America.
That's an older show.
It might be an old show, but I still like to watch it. Don't judge me.
Hey, we're no judgment.
Told you I binge watch stuff, Charles. I told you that I binge watch things. I mean, I didn't tell you how many times. Wait a second. I haven't told you how many. There's no way. There's friggin' 8 seasons. They just started a new season actually on the History Channel. Just leave us alone. 20 under 25 to. Oh, this guy. Jeremy, help me.
Help you? Yeah. I don't know how to help you. I'm so sorry. You just have to deal with our producer. That's why we're here. You just have to. There you go. Just get an iPhone. That's how you help yourself. It's a great idea.
Let's get the damn Genius bar right, and then I'll be a part of this problem. I don't own an iPhone. Why are y'all trying to force this on me? I feel like it's peer pressure.
I feel like actually, if you go to the Genius bar, you have a problem, right? Like your screen's broken, your battery needs to be replaced, you have a software glitch, camera's not working. That's when you go to the Genius bar.
That's what a Genius bar is?
Yeah, it's Apple's tech support, essentially. But there's no bar for Android. If it breaks, you just have to wait for 3 weeks before you get your product back.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what it is. But yeah, no. A great battle here, by the way. Tyler King, your points leader and champion, more than likely, and Ryan Bay trying to settle it out. They got a second and a half lead over third place Seth Cooper. Coming up to 22 laps to go. Inside versus outside. Tough battles all the way through. As Metal Life 365 on YouTube says, Apple is garbage, Android is better. I completely beg to differ.
Thank you, Meta. Thank you, Meta. I feel like I'm not alone in this world anymore.
I love Android a lot, don't get me wrong. But Apple is just better. Everything works. They talk to each other. You get software updates on the fly. You don't have to be within a phone that's only 3 years old. There's just so many little benefits that make it so much better. And from the Android side, you could be like, I have more features. Yeah, sure. How many of those features do you use? I switched to Android and I was like, I have all these features, I have no idea what to do with them because I don't have any use for them. How do you feel about that, Wesley? Do you feel like you have too many features and you don't use them all?
Too many features on my phone?
Yeah.
I mean,
that used to be a thing, is like, I have features.
If I don't use them, I delete them. If I don't use them, I delete them. Like,
there we go, see? You delete the features that Android's trying to advertise to you, so that's all.
Yeah.
21 laps to go. Good battle still going on. These guys are pulling away from the competition and still running neck and neck here. As we get 67% completed this time around. Looking for the other 33% remaining. Just one truck length advantage for Ryan Bay over Tyler King. Tyler's running the bottom. Ryan Bay is kind of stuck to the middle lane. Been working great, but he choked up there. Bounced off the wall a little bit. Tyler gets a great slingshot attempt here. Side draft. Going to clear the 29 into turn number 1. Back to Tyler getting a point. There it is. Pit stops. Underway for the only green flag pit stop this evening. Started with a 15, Mr. Christopher Wood.
So green flag pit stops happening for the first time tonight.
Yes. If you rewind it 2 laps ago, we got you, Charles.
Thank you, Meta Live. Thank you, Meta, for making me not feel like I'm left out in the world. And I thank you.
Yes. Yeah, that was like 2 laps ago.
That's right. Hey, where the hell have you been? You're late. You're way behind. That's that genius bar you use. Is that? Hey, Fetchner on pit road. The T-Rev, number 12. Trevor Fetchner. Jeremy, could green flag pit stops be a very integral deciding part of the race here? Could it really change things? And we're also looking at the longest green flag run of the race, too.
Yeah, this is, didn't have much practice in the past few weeks, really, with green flag pit stops. So, you know, we can see some huge fluctuations, or we could, and we're going to find out. Remember, the top 2 had a 2-second lead when the guys started coming down pit road, so we'll see. And we know clean air is prime for a lot of these drivers. And so right now, if you're like the 46, you got to get out of this. You got to get out of this mess. You just got to pit. So right now, you're losing time actively by staying behind these drivers. So don't do this yourself. If you got to pit, just do it now.
Oh, boy. 18 laps to go under the final 50 miles of this one. We completed 2/3 of the way through. Don't forget, ARCA will be here on Thursday. Jeremy, I got a feeling the ARCA race on Thursday night will be totally different than the truck race here tonight as well, I believe.
What do you think? Do you think it's going to be like the first half or the second half?
I don't know. I think it'll be like the second half. I really do. I think we'll see long green flag runs. I really do. I think we'll have a different race.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to have to agree with you. These trucks right now are producing fantastic racing and not having any wrecks, so continue to love to see this. They're about 80% complete. We got good side-by-side racing. This is after, what, 20-plus laps of green flag running consecutively, so this train of trucks right here just have not left each other. They're so consistent with one another. Here comes your points leader, Tyler King. Makes his way on pit road with 16 laps to go. And he's got Ryan Bay. They're both coming down together. Who's going to have the advantage off pit road here?
Oh, Bryce Dickman. There he is. Didn't Bryce Dickman win ARCA the other night at New Hampshire, I believe it was? Not the trucks. Travis Barnes won the trucks here at New Hampshire last week. Bryce Dickman won ARCA last Thursday, I believe, Jeremy. Am I correct? I'm trying to remember.
Yep, I'm going to jump fact checking you right now because sometimes these things kind of...
And we're seeing more green flag pit stops now, closing in on 15 to go.
Yes, Bryce Dickman did win New Hampshire last week. Dennis Moore was the week prior. So actually,
ARCA. Bryce Dickman won ARCA, right? Last Thursday at
yes. And actually, we're on a streak of 6 consecutive different winners in the ARCA series too, by the way. So
there you go.
That's actually really cool to see a little variety mixed up in that season. Got to come to the trucks, and we got Devin West had 2 wins in a row. Then we've had Tyler King and Travis Barnes. So not so much of a mix-up here on the Monday series. Looks like on this one, Tyler King's going to have a decent advantage over the 29 of Ryan Bay. This is what I'm gathering here based on the scoring tower on the left-hand side of your screen right now. 29 Ryan Bay is 1 lap down on pit road. He must have had a penalty, Wesley. 29, you asked if there's going to be a hiccup of some kind or an issue. Yeah, 29 Ryan Bay tagged for maybe too much speed on pit road, I would have presumed anyways, and that's going to take him out of the running.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow. Boy, what breaking news is this? I wasn't expecting that, were you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we haven't had too many green flag pit stops, so of course when you don't have too many of those in recent weeks, you're going to have to figure it out on the fly. You're gonna see some issues like that. So it's not completely unexpected in my book. That was close there. Brightsman, I think, tagged the back of the 0-10 Travis Barnes as he goes blinky down the front straightaway. 13 to go. 46 is going to assist the 0-10 into turn number 1 over the 89 of John Ottenbacher. As Brightsman now going to clear the 89. Going to file in single file here. Dana Rogers right behind a little Ford truck tandem here. As Barnes currently your race leader. This is the battle for the race lead until they come down pit road.
Keep on digging. That's exactly what they're doing. As we move into the final under 15 to go.
Train here. Still 4 trucks. Couple in the back there. I think that's Garski that's behind these guys. He's closing up here. Actually, Garski came down pit road. So that's Brian Barnes in the truck number 4. There he is. So now we got a 5 truck battle here with under 12 laps remaining. Garski's up to, or sorry, Tyler King's up to 7th place.
Little loose, a little bit loose. There goes Barnes, by the way. Winner last week at New Hampshire. Back up in front again. Jeremy, Charles, can we show his statistics? I think he's going to be running on red, ain't he? He's going to be running on fumes. You don't know his telemetry. You can't show us telemetry like on the bottom where. I got you. Show it anyway.
I mean, we're looking at these guys in the race lead right now. Travis Barnes, last pit stop was on lap 26.
About 25.
Right now we are on 50, right, or we're on 48 right now.
Yeah, I figure about 25 laps on the tank of fuel. What do you think, Jeremy?
Yeah, we're between 20 and 25. That's what it's looking like if they come down here the next couple of laps.
Sorry, I'm working on TV editing. There it is. Okay. So there you go. That's what I wanted. And you finally showed it. And there it is. He's in the red, Jeremy. So that answers my question. Get your butt to Pit Road Speed Channel. By the way, speaking of Speed Channel, the racing community obviously hurting after the passing today of Steve Wade, Jeremy. Met him a couple of times at some of the races I worked. Longtime motorsports journalist and writer, contributor to Winston Cup Scene back in the day in NASCAR Illustrated. He did a little commentary for television, also on Speed Channel, and on other TV stuff, as well as did some radio. Steve Wade passed away this afternoon, so Godspeed to Steve Wade.
Almost like every other week we had Ned Jarrett last week, right?
Yeah, Kyle Busch.
Big name
Ned
in the
Jarrett.
NASCAR world, of course. Kyle Busch is the big one, but
Kyle Busch, Ned Jarrett, now Steve Wade. Yeah.
I mean, we all got to fall to the way at one point or another, but we not do it every other week, you know, it sounds like. You get those little strips of weird timing, right, where it comes in threes and this and that, so. Yeah, it's no good, though. No good overall. What's good is still the battle on the track. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Under 10 to go, by the way. 25 miles remaining.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get some driver feedback before we go green flag in these things to get this. I love this graphic, by the way, in the bottom left corner now. I love it a lot, but we have to get the accurate information from the drivers to know what your fuel mileage is, or else it's an inaccurate graphic. Now, the RPM gauge, that's accurate. The speed's correct. The gears are correct. But the fuel bar is what may be incorrect or not. I don't know. But everything, it displays so much information in such a little part of the screen. It's actually very cool.
That's right now, Brightsman now being showed as the leader because some of these more drivers are pulling on the pit lane. Let's show the telemetry on Sean Brightsman, Charles. Can the Blizzard? He's good. No, he's on E2. Oh my goodness, he's on fumes too. That yellow you're seeing is the throttle. That's their gear throttle. The RPM they're pushing. Yeah. There ain't no way he's going to go 7 laps to go to the finish. He can't. He's going to. But, Jeremy, I will tell you this. You and I both know we've called many races of Sean Brightsman. This guy will roll the dice. He will do some crazy shenanigans.
It won't be the first time, and it won't be the last time.
You're exactly right. He'll stretch it out, I'm telling you. Oh, and by the way, he is if you count the Fun Series, Sean Brightsman he's tied with Dennis Moore for the all-time wins at 6 for the Fun Series. If he wins tonight, it will be his 7th win. He will move to the top of the list. Right now he's tied with Dennis Moore, who we talked to earlier, that crashed out earlier in the race in the 94. Brightsman, Ottenbacher, Barnes, and Barnes. There is Barnes with N, Barnes with E. And Barnes is back in the top 5 right there with the front pack, but right in the hunt of the leaders as well, Jeremy. Wow.
Yeah, these guys are, I can't tell. And with coming up to 5 to go, I would think that they could not. I called it like 15 laps ago. I said these guys have one more green flag pit stop if they can go the rest of the way without a caution. I was very content with that. But now I've come to 5 to go, and these guys are still not on pit road. I wonder if they're utilizing the draft with one another. They're not passing. They're just kind of riding in line for the
Jeremy,
most part.
I don't think they can go. I mean, you see they're in red. I don't think there's any way they can go.
Well, that's based on.
I don't see it happening. I really don't.
That's based on the number that we just kind of came up with, right? We're thinking maybe 20, 25 laps. So our producer puts that number into the software and then it kicks out that bar. Yeah, so like, I don't know, man. This is gonna be
35 laps maybe they run on few. I mean, Brightsman's still in the yellow. So let me just emphasize on that. He's not in the red. Oh.
It's really just, we're guessing at this point. They're using these in the draft, right? And it's
Jeremy, notice how he's
Brightsman's-
throttling back. Look at this. Notice how he's killing the throttle. He's coasting. Okay, watch it again. He comes down the straightaway, right? Once he gets into turn 1, watch the RPMs. Watch the gear drop. He throttles out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look right there. Look. He is burping the throttle. He's doing all he can to try to save as much as he can, but now he's getting swallowed by the pack.
Yeah, I noticed on the front straightaway the RPMs were very slowly climbing up. So that tells me it was not full throttle. These trucks go way more than 6,500 RPM.
Jeremy, Dennis Moore just said fuel max is 30 laps. So there you go. Fuel max is 30 laps. So the maximum they can go is 30 laps. So they might be able to push this to the end, but you know Brightsman's already saving.
Well, they pitted on lap. So hold on, right now they pitted last on lap 26. Right now they're on lap 57. That's 31 laps. We're already at max 30. We're at 31. And they have to go 3 more.
Notice Brightsman, he's saving. Look at this. Notice as you see the yellow, the gear, his gear. He's dropping RPMs. He's killing the truck, coasting, if you will, to fire it back up to save whatever amount of fuel he can.
Yeah, he's not full throttle. That bar is the RPM gauge, not the throttle gauge, but you can watch the RPM number. He's slowly climbing through so there's clutch. And he's back on it. He's clutching a little bit, getting into the 3. That little bit of RPM that was shown, that was idle. John Onnebacher could not do it. He's backing it down, 2 laps to go. So now we got Barnes versus Brightsman, the BBB up front.
So John Onnebacher not able to go to the distance. He will come down to pit lane. He cannot roll the dice. We go back up to the front. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, this changes everything. Caution is out.
No.
That's crashed on lap 58.
All right. Are you kidding me, bro?
Unbelievable.
Imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the caution's out.
Oh my, this changes everything again, man. What's going on this time? Yeah, we are saving fuel and setting this thing up for a chaotic last lap or so, and man, oh man, late in the going. You hate to see that, but feel bad for him, man. That 04's been pretty fast overall. He's been hanging out in the top 10, having a good night. That's our 5th caution of the evening. Gonna go overtime. Green white checkered attempt 1 of 2.
So, and remember, there is 2 attempts at overtime in this series. Everybody's coming to pit road, though, Jeremy. I'm telling you, they're all coming down pit road. No question.
Absolutely.
So I will say this, though, Jeremy. Travis Barnes, I don't think has the pit because he did pull off and come to the pit lane. Sean Brightsman is going to have to pit.
Yeah, I mean, he can't go a couple extra laps after that. I don't see it.
He's going to have to pit. There's no way around it.
No.
The strategy of trying to stay out there. Yeah, here they come. They're all pitting. Barnes might psych everybody and pull back out. Nope, he's pitting too. Wow. Everybody's coming down pit road. Front leaders, front runners, they're pitting, Jeremy. They're ready for the money stop here. Pit road is about to become a busy place. We're taking a break. We take you to overtime racing when we come back from the tricky triangle at Pocono.
Elevate your next event with our next level screens. Bring them closer to the action. Stunning LED displays for sporting events, concerts and festivals, corporate conferences, trade shows, or seminars. Captivate your audience. We deliver, set up, and let your crowd see every moment. Provide real-time content updates. Advertise to large audiences. And with our content services on site, reach maximum exposure. This is Done Right TV, LED screen rentals and sales. Call or visit us online. Bookings are going fast.
Forget the crowded parks and backyard sparklers. The real show is at your local track. Dirt flying, engines roaring, and fireworks blasting overhead. Thursday night, we're kicking things off at Rocket Raceway Park. The action continues on Friday with Lafayette County, Sabine, Hutt County, and Boyd. And on Saturday, buckle up for even more at Grayson, Boot Hill, Southern Oklahoma, Super B, and 105 Speedway. It's full throttle racing, fireworks that'll shake the sky, and memories that'll stick long after the smoke clears. Get out to your local track or join the fun from anywhere on Race On.
I mean, my big boy size here. Oh, this thing right here is pretty sporty. I'm gonna try it out. Man, this thing's love right here, boy. We'll be here for a minute.
Welcome to Racing 101. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to drive a super late model.
Appreciate you coming by, Bags.
Well, I enjoyed it.
All right, have a good day.
Same-day shipping.
You got to go.
Will you get this? Help me get this thing to the house.
Same-day shipping.
Ultra Shield seats. So comfy, you don't want to get out of them. Available at Day Motorsports.
I think I'm put this thing in the living room.
Round 2. The Race On All-Star Challenge heads to Super B Speedway on June 19th through 20th. 10,000 to win. The championship hunt is on.
Back here at Northwest Racing Series Trucks Spring Division. Getting ready for overtime at Pocono. Hey, by the way, we're all the big racing community, whether it's virtual or reality. And I've just been informed that we need to be sending up prayers to the racing community immediately to Wayne County Speedway. Don't want to go into all the detail, everybody, but I'm understanding that 3 photographers got hit by a race car in the infield. And all I've heard is just keep them in your prayers at Orrville, Ohio. I've been to that racetrack before. So just, yeah. That's all I'm going to say, Jeremy. We're all the big racing community, virtual or reality, and we all need to come together, even during good or bad things. And I guess that's something they're dealing with right now. So hopefully there'll be a good outcome. That's all I can pass along right now. Just 3 photographers got hit in the infield at the racetrack, and they're saying please lift your prayers immediately to Wayne County Speedway. Barnes and Brightsman are going to be on the front row, Jeremy, as we're getting ready to go to overtime, my friend. Overtime 1 of 2. I think they'll finish this in 1 lap. What do you think? Let's get this thing done.
Yeah, green flag's out. I think this is it. I think it's the final green flag. We're going to find out that when we get over on the backside of this track through the tunnel turn, we're going to see if it's going to stay green or not. I think that's going to be where issues might occur. Cold tires, going for the win. Everyone stacked up on one another. Aero washing. This is the most uncomfortable you're ever going to drive the truck, and this is for all or nothing. Oh, here we go. Tyler, keep your points leader. That's it. We're going to overtime number 2. I apologize. I was incorrect. Who hooked the 21 of Tyler King? That was a quick jolt to the infield.
Tyler King with a problem. Here's a replay. By the way, we'll go to double overtime. They'll have one more attempt at an overtime for the finish.
Can't really tell from this view at all, can we? Oh, is that the 30? No, it's 98, Seth Cooper. So he gets some back left rear side of the 21, Tyler King. You see him right there, yep. You see the black, white, and purple truck right behind him now. It's going to be the same one that hooks him on the back straightaway. Back straightaway, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Tyler actually comes down the track.
Yeah, look, he got turned, actually, and then he got spun because he was on the top. It was up on the outside, wasn't he? Then he came back to the bottom and he got spun around. From another angle. Watch this from up high. Aerial coverage presented by LSRTV. Watch this. There's a 21. You see him 3 wide going into the corner. He comes down from the top to the middle lane to the bottom. Is he getting hit? Yeah, he does. Whoa, yep. Left rear contact. There it is. Bam.
Not
He had help. He had friends. He had friends. Oh, boy. Caution's out. Tyler King, so. All right. Jeremy, I know you were kind of asking me what I knew, and I just got this from a buddy of mine. And they said prayers still being lifted immediately to Wayne County Speedway in Orrville, Ohio. According to numerous reports at an All-Star Circuit of Champions sprint car event, the sprint car left the racing surface in turns 1 and 2 to avoid an on-track incident, darted to the infield, and when he did, he was at full speed, striking multiple individuals, including 3 cameramen. Emergency crews responded quickly. However, they have summoned multiple medical helicopters to the scene. So that's all I can pass along right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Do what?
Now, you've been at a lot of these dirt tracks. How does a car at full speed get to someone at the track?
So, I will tell you this.
What gate has to be open?
I've announced at Wayne County Speedway in Orrville, Ohio. The problem is they've got a big infield. They're hot pits in the overflow. They're all in the overflow. So their infield is wide open at Wayne County Speedway. There's no retaining wall. There might be a ute tire there. So basically, when he lost it in turns 1 and 2, if you're not familiar with sprint cars, Jeremy, they have go and no go. Basically, they're in gear or they're out of gear. They have to be pushed to get fired up. And when they hit the gas, when they hit that switch, they go fast and they don't stop. There's no second, third, fourth gear. They're going full speed or they're out of gear. So that's why if you ever see a sprint car crash, they got to rock them back and forth to get them out of gear, because that's what happens with them. They don't have transmissions like race cars do, like stock cars or trucks. So whenever, right, there's not they have a manual transmission. So basically it's in gear or out of gear. So when they're in turn 2 at Wayne County Speedway, there's no retaining wall, right, Jeremy? There's no retaining wall. So I guess he spun to avoid, and when he did, he darted through the dirt, through the ute tire, and he, like a bowling ball on bowling pins, hit people. I'm trying to say this in not the disrespectful term, but the car hit people that were standing there. So, yeah, that's crazy. But prayers to everybody. Right. Yeah, especially for 3 photographers all at one time to get hit. I mean, all right, guys, we'll get ready to go back for a restart here. As we are ready to take this one to the finish. This is double overtime. Jeremy, this is it right here, buddy. They're going to get a shot at it. If not, it's over. And Travis Barnes, dude, is going to try to win 2 in a row.
Do it, man. I think he's in a great spot. As long as he gets a good launch here on this restart. Keep Brightsman behind him. Which I'm actually kind of surprised. You know, they're able to make this happen. Remember, they stayed out and everyone else came down pit road with them. I'm surprised that like Tyler King didn't stay out to kind of take the race lead. He probably wish he did after that wreck there. But here we go, green flag back, and what a launch there. There's exactly what Travis needed to do just to separate himself from the 46 and everybody else on back. So great to see it for him. Brightsman's gonna, Barnes is gonna wash up, stays contact free of a bright Stickman, no tag Steph Cooper off of turn 1. Look at that race lead, Travis Barnes setting free.
In the lead, Barnes, now comes Cooper. Well, that's gonna be Cooper on the inside. He'll try to go after Brightsman. Got around Barnes. And this time by, they'll work their way into that final, turn 4, turn 3, here at the Tricky Triangle. They'll work with Travis Barnes in front. Gaggle of traffic behind them, side by side. They'll work to the line. The CRN 1 to go. We still don't have a graphic. We are CRN.com. Final lap. Oh, Jeremy, take him to the house, buddy. Final lap in turn 1, buddy.
Yeah, here we go. 5 truck length advantage over the 98 of Seth Cooper, who drove himself to second place. Sean Bryson might have a decent chance to maybe get back at him at the tunnel turn. He's kind of keeping his nose to the inside. Dickman's going to look to the inside, though, underneath Brightsman. Going to take away any pass attempt that Sean might have there. Going to wash up tight, touches the 46, almost puts him to the wall. Dickman gets loose. Brian Barnes to the outside. It's not going to be enough, though. We're still at 5 truck lengths, now down to 3 as they get to turn 3. And the 0-10, Travis Barnes is going to go pick up another checkered flag of the season. 0-10 victory at Pocono.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's back-to-back as we're crashing.
And we got a wreck.
Trevor Fetchner's on the bottom of the racetrack with a problem in the 12. But the race is over. Checker flag is out. Travis Barnes will win again. It'll be his 4th Northwest Spring victory. He has won at Knoxville in an ARCA race. And then he turned, actually he won it, yeah. And then he turned around and he also won at Gateway, I think it was, in ARCA. But now if you count this will be his 5th victory. 3 now in the Northwest Truck Series because he did win 2 times truck race at Gateway. I'm sorry, at Knoxville. He won the Knoxville dirt race. Then he turned around and he won last week at New Hampshire. And he turns around here at the Tricky Triangle and wins again. If you count the 2 wins in ARCA, that'll make his 5th win on the series, by the way. That joins him now, tying Jeremy. He ties Ryan Bloom with 5 wins on the series. There you go. So win number 5 for Travis Barnes. Man, this guy is, man, take notice, Jeremy. I think this guy's going to be a threat whenever October, November gets here and we run the regular season national championship.
Yeah, Travis is, he's definitely left his mark on this series, and he's going to continue to do so for seasons to come. Here's a little congratulatory bump there by the guy who had that very, very early mechanical issue before the green flag. As Travis just doing his fantastic burner like he's done quite a few times this season. I'm waiting for the high 5 salute, man. Travis actually took out the 40, but I don't see what's coming after him. There we go. Took time Wydget to really throw it in there. Wait for one more.
We might have one more guy ready to send it and lift off here.
That was weak. Ryan Bay, what are you doing?
One more, 2 more. Disappeared. Travis Barnes just missed him. Look at that. Harris and others were coming at him full song. He missed him, boy. He said, you ain't taking me out.
Yeah, Travis is playing the chicken or the cat and mouse game here. He's trying to avoid these trucks in real time.
He said, "You ain't taking." Yeah, well, there was a little glancing blow.
In there. Bonk.
Will there be another hit?
Bonk,
Yeah, there
it
There
is.
you go. He said, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, buddy."
Jason League.
All right. We're going to have a very fast post race because my voice is shot. I'm ready to go to relax and go to bed. Jeremy, I know you are too. We got to get up early in the morning. Oh, boy. There's a look at the results here tonight for the round 11 of the Northwest Racing Series trucks. There it was. Troy Daggett, hard charger, 17 spots. Ryan Bay, most laps led. Bryce Dickman was the fastest man of the night with a 54.223. Kevin Smith from the pole. Race had 6 cautions for 18 laps, 6 leaders, 6 different leaders with 8 lead changes, or 6 lead changes with 8 different leaders, I meant to say. And this race did go to overtime, an extra 8 laps when it's all said and done. Travis Barnes, the winner. Seth Cooper. Sean Breitzman, your top 3. We'll talk to him here in a minute in post. Brian Barnes, Bryce Dickman, top 5. Chris White, Callum Guyroy, Casey Garber, Tom Wygant, and Tyler King. Jeremy, your top 10.
The 11th on back, we got Dana Rogers starting off with 11th, Ryan Bay in 12th. Troy Daggett ends up in 13th. Brett Johnson, P14. Stephen Paulison in 15th. John Ottenbacher, 16th. Ryan McLeod ends up in 17th. Jeff Stabenow, 18th, with the climb back through all that damage before the green flag. Trevor Fetchner in 19th. Nate Garski rounds out the top 20. Then 21st on back is Kyle Matthews, Tim Garski, Jason Leake, Ray Partridge in 24th. You got Frank Harris in 25th. Chris Kynes, Kevin Smith, Josh Childress, Dennis Moore, Devin Matthews, and Ray Fournier completing the 31st entry of this race. Now it's time to gather up our top 3 and have our post-race interviews coming up next.
There you go. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and bring them in. So we'll have a very fast post race, and we will be back in just a moment as well. Stay with us.
And Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
And we welcome you back to coverage of the Northwest Racing Series. Of course, we have just finished up with tonight's race, a wild one when it's all said and done. We'll have Seth Cooper, Sean Breitzman join us in just a moment. I am Wesley Outland. Jeremy Stanley is alongside, and of course I will bring in these other drivers as we have got Barnes, Breitzman. We just need to grab Seth Cooper. We got him, and let's go to Victory Lane. His 5th Northwest Series Fun Series win, if you count 2 with ARCA, 3 now with trucks, and back-to-back as well. Travis Barnes, man, momentum feels to be on your side as we head to the postseason, buddy, or head to the end of this this spring division, buddy. Congratulations on a win.
Hey, thank you so much, Wesley. Yeah, it's great to be back up here talking to you guys. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, good stuff out there, man. That truck was just, once you had that clean air, you were setting sail there. What was the field looking like, man? You and a couple others were just really stretching the field mileage. We thought you were going to run out. I don't think you guys... How close were you to running out there before that caution came out?
Yeah, I was running right on the cusp. At the line, I planned on running on fumes. I was clutching, getting into the corner, letting off the gas, sticking the clutch in, rolling into the clutch, and then getting back into the gas. And that seemed to be saving quite a bit of fuel. So it ended up actually working out to the end where I was going to make it just on the brink. So I wasn't too worried about it, but we ended up getting that caution. And then I had to flip something because track position was huge. As soon as I got that lead there, those restarts were mine, and then I could just kind of scoot away, especially with only 2 laps.
Travis, we're going to get out of here real quickly, buddy, because it's been a long day and a long night for Jeremy and myself. Before we let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors. And can we see you try to sweep, Pocono with the ARCA car Thursday?
I think I need to have my computer restart mid-race. and then have me put me 3 laps down again. Have to work my way back up to the field. Maybe we'll put it back on the podium here. But yeah, we'll get you guys out of here quick. I'd like to thank Sean Jones for teaching me everything I know. EBM, Matthews Motorsports. Here in a couple weeks, we're going to take the number 23 mini stock up to Evergreen Speedway for the Mark Galloway 150. We're going to be racing the mini stock class in the supporting series. So expect to see us there. We'll be on TV the week after that. So other than that, thank you guys up here in the booth, and we'll see you here on Thursday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Barnes now in the spring division, by the way, out of his 19 starts, now has 5 career wins. That's now 6 top 5s and 8 top 10s. That is the overall spectrum of the ARCA Spring truck division. And he now moves up, if you want to keep track of it, with wins. There is Sean Breitzman with 6 wins, Dennis Moore with 6, but now it will be Ryan Bloom and Travis Barnes with 5 wins apiece. There you go. So there's his thoughts, and we'll grab now second place and grab Seth Cooper. Seth, oh, man, a share of good luck, bad luck for you tonight, man. Had to avoid some wrecks, stay out of trouble, and somehow you end up in the runner-up spot, sir. You're taking Surviving Pocono.
Yeah, it was. It started off crazy, you know. I got some damage right off the rip when Dennis and who was it? Was Dennis somebody? They got into the wall and bounced off me, and was able to get fixed and go. Towards the end there, me and Tyler got together. I feel super bad about that, so definitely want to apologize to him. Definitely hate to see that, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I think I started 6th on that restart, and luckily was able to make it through.
Yeah, good solid finish there. You're up 13 spots from where you started 60 laps prior, man. And pretty chaotic front half of the race. What do you think changed between the front half and the second half of this race, where was a bunch of cautions, a bunch of just contact to just smooth sailing, it seemed like out there?
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like a couple guys that were struggling, they ended up getting out early, so it kind of smoothed out in that aspect. But it was really fun racing.
Well, I guess before we let you go, my friend, please thank your sponsors, and we'll see what you can do on Thursday as well.
Yeah, you know, we'll thank EBM, Mummy Trucking, and my boy Travis up there. Seems like when he's up front there, I can always tail in behind him somewhere.
Yeah, we got to bacon shake one of these days.
I know. We got to switch it up.
There you go. All right. Well, there's the thoughts of Mr. Seth Cooper. Always great grabbing a word with him. Seth Cooper, driver there, finishing in the number 2 position. I'm trying to find some info on this guy. Seth Cooper down the line. And that will now be the driver that'll finish in the 2nd spot. So let's bring in now the man that'll finish 3rd, Mr. Sean Breitzman. He is in his 31st start tonight, 6-time winner, tied with Dennis Moore for the Spring Series. And Sean, the Blizzard. I actually watched the Foods That Built America today during my binge watching session, not doing nothing, and actually saw how they created the Blizzard back in the 80s. That's pretty popular. But I know you sport the Dairy Queen Blizzard truck. I know you love them, but the truck will be 3rd tonight, sir. You're taking this race. I know you were trying to win, gambling on fuel, late race caution, had to pit. I know you did. Are you happy with the podium?
Absolutely happy with the podium. Unfortunate to get a caution there on that first green-white checker, but it had been a great race racing with Travis and Seth, and just happy to eke out a podium here tonight, and we'll just move on to Thursday and have a fun time here, hopefully at Pocono in the ARC car.
It's on the 3rd place finish there, man. 3 different manufacturers in the top 3. That's kind of cool. But yeah, how close were you on the field as well? And then also when on the 1st and 2nd green-white checkered attempts, do you think maybe you could have done anything different to maybe held off Seth Cooper there in the last lap?
So answer the first question, how close? Close. We wouldn't know, couldn't tell you. It's a coin flip. it was going to be tight. I'm going to guess Brian Barnes probably would have won that race because I probably would have been sputtering and Travis may have been sputtering a little, but that's just a guess. But second piece, yeah, probably. Just a few other things happened in that last 2 laps of that, and once you make a mistake here, you pay a lap basically to have to regain that momentum and speed. So they ran really great lines for their 2 green-white checkers, and were nice and smooth and hit their marks.
There you go. By the way, I just mentioned Seth Cooper just a moment ago, runner-up. He had 18 starts. He now has 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. So we're joining Sean Brightsman. Sean, segue this to thanking your sponsors as well, buddy. But the start of the race, caution field, a lot of crazy, chaotic things we saw with Harris and Stabnow right on the get. And then there were some other cautions that might have been questionable. I mean, wasn't it Seth Cooper that was on the wall, stuck on the wall? I think it might have been, if I could remember. It might have been somebody else. But at the end of the day, a lot of cautions to start the race, but things finally calmed down and ended up being a good long green flag run, green flag pit stop strategy, the kind of things you normally see at a place like Pocono. What do you attest to all the yellows from?
I mean, it's tough. We're in a fixed series. I mean, the one off of the get-go was a hardware or something failure. So the other stuff, I mean, racing incidents happen. I mean, there's
right.
as much as we want to go caution-free everywhere we go, we'll never go caution-free if we have a stage. So it really just goes to how we race each other, and sometimes you're just not going to give, and sometimes you're going to take, right? So it's the ebb and flow racing. I don't think there was anything too malicious out there, just ebbs and flows, and unfortunately that brings out the cautions, and then that brings out the restarts, and then more cautions sometimes with the cautions breed cautions. So I'd say just a normal race.
Sponsors.
Let's give it up to the Blizzard and everybody at Dairy Queen, Team LSRTV, everybody here in the booth for LSRTV, and then behind the scenes, our producer as well, and then everybody that comes out to race the Northwest Racing Series. We do truly appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you guys Thursday.
There you go. And there's the thoughts of the drivers on the podium when this is all said and done. Again, Travis Barnes, the winner, Seth Cooper, Sean Brightsman, the podium here tonight at Pocono. We'll get ready for ARCA on Thursday night. Hey, by the way, I do have an update of what happened at Waynesville, Ohio at Wayne County Speedway. Just got a pretty lucrative confirmation from somebody that's with the series. That's a friend of mine. And they have said at the track that we're proud to announce everybody is okay. Everybody is conscious, just following medical protocol. One person has a bad leg from the crash with the incident, but everybody is alive, and that is good news to report, Jeremy. Obviously, thank goodness to report that. So hope that gentleman's leg gets better, but glad that there's no fatalities or anything sad like that for sure. Man, we'll get ready to go to Pocono ARCA Thursday. Your take of what we saw tonight, and obviously if you're tuned in and you're ready for trucks, it'll be next Monday night. We go into Dover Motor Speedway, another unique racetrack, concrete, monster of the mile, ready to churn them up. Your take of this evening. Always a pleasure, Jeremy.
Always, man. Yep. The race is great overall. We really cleaned it up on the back half of this thing. We really showed what these drivers can do here, and it was fantastic. So I am really looking forward to see that continued racing throughout Thursday before we get to a track that's not so forgiving. Very close quarters, very high speed, multi-groove surface. That'll be a ton of fun to call. But tune in Thursday. This is not going to be a sleeper. These ARC cars are going to have a great time here at Pocono.
Yeah, it should be a good one, obviously. No doubt about it. As we'll get ready to pack them up and prepare for what will take place on, of course, on Thursday night. We'll see if maybe what's Mr. Travis Barnes can do it again. This guy, I got to say this, he's carrying momentum at its finest, Jeremy. in the right place at the right time, obviously. But I will tell you that they're really kind of not really having they are having a fun point season. And at the end of this one, it's updated right now after New Hampshire. It showed Tyler King as the points leader. But again, it's still 122 back as Sean Breitzman. So keep an eye on these guys. Tyler King had some bad luck tonight, but we'll see what goes on as we'll go to New Hampshire. Obviously now tonight, or last week, New Hampshire. Now we go from Pocono to Dover next Monday. Don't forget, Dover will be next Monday for the trucks, but our next broadcast will be Thursday with ARCA right here at the Tricky Triangle. As always, go to livesimracing.com. We are Siren.com, and follow our social media at LSRTV at Siren Sports to keep up with all of our great broadcast coverage, whether you watch or you listen. Thank you also to, of course, the Northwest Racing Series. Follow them at Discord, on Facebook at Northwest Racing Series, and join them if you're in the Pacific United States, want to join the premier Northwest League of iRacing. Reach out to them. They'd love to have you. On behalf of everybody at the Northwest Racing Series, with Jeff Stabnow, Sean Breitzman, John Ottenbacher, our broadcast crew on LSRTV and CRN, including producer, director, Mr. Charles Wooten, for Jeremy Stanley, I am Wesley Outland. Congratulations, Travis Barnes, winner tonight at Pocono. We'll see you for ARCA right here on Thursday.